Ano yan? For
What is the ultimate goal?
the ultimate goal of the church. The church is actually, you can describe or identify or define the church into two. One is the visible church. The visible church is what we see as the structures, the institution, and the hierarchy. That's the visible church. And there is also what we call the invisible church. From the word itself, it explains it is something that is working in us. It's the work of the Spirit. It's the work of God. So basically, the work of the church should be to express the love of God to His people. The church as an instrument of God in the world is to be our instrument of God's grace into the world. So since God is grace, God is love, so this is the role of the church to make present the love of God to the people. And also another role of the church is to bring people closer to God. That's basically what we have to do, as like for example as a priest, or even as lay people. Each one has this responsibility and the mission to bring each other back or closer to God.
What are the characters of the church to fulfill its goals?
The character of the church. First, the church is persevering. There will be actually there have been a lot of controversies and even criticisms from other denominations or other religions or other people. But the church, as it is, has to be persevering in its mission into the world. And aside from that, the church has also to be another characteristic of the church is faithfulness to the teaching and to the faith entrusted to us by God in the life and experience of Jesus Christ. Faithfulness. And lastly is characteristic as a prayerful church, a prayerful, loving church. In order to survive as a church, we have to be prayerful, to be more closer to God, to the essence and the teachings of the Lord. Prayer. Characteristic.
How do you fulfill the goal of the church?
Fulfilling the goal of the church. Have to be committed and have to tend to live as what according to the vocation given to me by the Lord. For example, as a priest, and I have to live as a priest, do my responsibilities and duties as a priest, to take care of the people, to love other people, and to educate them according to the commandments and teachings of the Lord.
As the church priest, how do you contribute to the development of the church?
Development of the church, maybe I already said it. One mission of God entrusted to us is to proclaim the kingdom of God, is to preach the good news to the people. Now, as a priest, it's one way of fulfilling this task is being good in preaching, educating people according to what God really wants to tell and teach His people. Aside from education, you have to, as a priest, I also have to involve to in the life and experiences of people. I'm attending to the sick people, hearing confessions, giving counseling to family, having different difficulties in the relationship and other things. But basically, I just have to become for the development of the church. Another thing is it's a constant discovery of who God is. constant discovery, because I believe every day we are given chances and we discover a lot from of who God is every moment of our life. And so we get this from our own reflections in all our experiences, and at the same time, this another plan, maybe my personal plan, just to help in people, instructing them and teaching them about the teachings of God is I myself have to study well the scripture. So at this time, priests are not the only ones who are good at the Bible. No? Even lay people now are studying scriptures. Even when we were still in the seminary, we have a lot of lay people who were studying theology. Now this is a great challenge for us, because if we are the teachers, if we are the mentors of the people, then we better know much compared to these lay people. So in other words, I have to study well, formal study, what do you call that, master's or doctorate, just to learn and just to have more knowledge about the church.